And here we go again. Let's hope this is better than the early session. I don't know how it couldn't be. Well, I could get completely lagged out. That would be worse. My early free-to-play session was excruciating. I blotted out the memory of a particular series of quests. I'll trade that to somebody else who can use it. I'm already capped. All the ones I care about, anyway. Open instance finder. Where the hell am I going? The Deep Barrow. Orthad Nur. The Deep Barrow. That would be it.
Shargoth, the leader of the Kurgrim Bone Worshippers, hides far within Gorthad Nur, the deep.
So there is a Bogan in
He
here.
and his followers seek to complete
A
some
Bogan.
dark ritual of necromancy and must be stopped.
What can I do for you?
I thought there might be a Bogan in here. Defeat Shalgoth. How can those things hit me? I jumped over them quite clearly. Hey, I managed to avoid him that time. Didn't even see those ones. That one was crap. Only thing that's hurting me is those. I probably should eat some food. We'll have a perfect pie. Maybe a feast of Rohan. Or a feast of Rohan would be nice. There's Shalgoth. He got Ichor on me. Alright, Shalgoth. He's like eating and puking. That's kind of gross. You told me I'm too late.
The ritual has been completed.
Oh. Sucked all of my power away. Alright, that's something I gotta keep in mind. They've got things here that suck all my power away. It doesn't seem optimal. A well-preserved relic of Minas Tirith. I'm level 130. I don't have a level 130 here. I have a level 123. That's all I am. Silver coins. 156. It's almost like a lot of money. Not really, no. Find the horrid creature that the Kurgrim have raised. The beast that the ritual awoke must be deeper in these barrows. Join the dead. The Grateful Dead? I never really cared for their music. Good evening to those who have joined me. Hi, guys. If you were around earlier today, my apologies for my mood, but I feel it was well earned that the game was really being in a bad place to me. Hey, he got hit by the spikes. I hope your Saturday is going well. It's a creeping arm. Like me, you may not have realized that an arm could creep, but evidently, arms can creep. I'm just going to stay here and peg him with beer steins. Yeah, I knew that one was going to get me. Kurgrim Invoker, huh? Come get some. This appears to be a dead end. Hey there. How are you doing? I hope your Saturday evening is going well. Assuming it's Saturday evening where you are and not, say, Sunday morning. Oh, well. You're in deep trouble then. I generally do too, although in my earlier session today I was not having a good time. If you were around for that, my apologies for being so unhappy. But hopefully this will get me feeling much more balanced about things this evening's session. I was about to say the only thing that could make it suck would be if I suddenly started getting lag. And I suddenly started getting lag. it shouldn't have been removed. What may have happened... when was the last time you played it? If you're just coming back to the game, they did a server merge a number of years ago. And in essence, your character may still be stuck on that server. I think it was longer ago than that, although maybe not. So they did a server merge. If you were around at the time, you could pick a server and move your characters around however you wanted to all the servers. But that system broke, and they've been promising that they're working on it to get it working again, so you would get access. Basically, you'd select your old server and choose a new server and move your character or characters over. It might have been 7 years ago. So, if you had a level 70 character, that's probably the reason, is that they're stuck on a server that no longer exists. Hopefully they fix that function so that you can transfer them again. But that has actually bit a fair number of people. Had exactly that problem. People returning to the game. Oh. Do you need me to repeat? Because I can repeat if you need it. Or if you're apologizing for swearing, I don't blame you at all. No, we had some people, some of my guild mates, my kin mates, who weren't able to log in the, I don't know. They had a lot of months where it was available, you could make the change, but after a while the system stopped working and they haven't been able to fix it since. Yeah, it's not deleted. You just can't access it right now. Yeah, if you're angry about it, I completely understand. A lot of people have been. They had established characters and stuff, and because they didn't come back while the system was working, now they feel screwed like you. So I completely understand your frustration. It sucks. No need to apologize for that. It does suck. I don't know what the state of that is right now. Yeah. So if they get that fixed, you'll get access back to your characters. But until then, no. As far as I know. And yeah, it really does suck. That's why whenever people ask me what server I play on, I have to think about it for a second, because we used to be on Nimrodel, but when they merged the servers, because the populations went down, we had to choose another one. So I always start to say Nimrodel, but no, not Nimrodel. Defeat Gerzorn. And in this case, I will make allowances for chug-a-lugging. Do I have any? Yeah, Celebrant Essence. Okay, that'll help. I don't remember exactly when that happened, the merge, but you could probably check on the wiki. But 7 years sounds about right. It is too late, the beast rises. Got him. Two well-preserved relics of the mine. Well-preserved relic of Minas Ethel. Those are account bound. I can trade those over to my character who can actually use them then. This is where I came in. Missing something? Oh, I didn't pick up the loot off him. Silver. Talk to Thurundle at Ekad Uyal. Okay, that's the end of the instance. Alright, I'll buy that. Then we can leave the instance. Since we got the instance taken care of. I did not find the bowgun, the treasure bowgun. Don't try it. Don't try it. It was scared of me, you see. Yeah, that was it. Entirely that was it. Alright, I'm back here as far as this goes, or does it actually go through? I think it actually goes through to Minas Morgul. I have to see. I have to see. We've got a chest, which has money. A rare Mordor chest, which is an achieve thing. Seal. Find the Kolos Gur's socket. Okay. That does not look safe. However, it is a cool view of Minas Morgul here. We're almost at the level of the top of Barad Kuran. But I expect if we tried to go down, we would either die from falling or die in other bad way just for reaching the area. So that's the tower. That must be the area in front of the tower where there are these 4 altars being worked on by Kargul. But that's Minas Morgul. That from the tracker. Let's see, where are we back to? Ekad Uyal. That's where we need to go.
Will you help bear my burden?
I'm glad you've returned. I fended off many a Kurgrim who were alerted to our presence, but it seemed all hope was lost. Then, like the flight of darkness, when a lantern is lit, the Kurgrim gave up all of a sudden and fled for the hills. I knew then that you must have succeeded in your mission, your journey through the Barrow. It sounds to me as if the Kurgrim were conducting these rituals to raise the dead at someone else's command. Perhaps the city of Minas Morgul holds the answer. We will venture there soon enough and learn if it be so. Nice, but not as good as the stuff I'm using. Yeah. We will. Ooh, dear. Our inventory is entirely full. Not disturbing. Do I have that thingy that I wish and hope I still have, and I'm not seeing it anywhere? Buffs do I have? I have food and trail food. Subscriber buffs. I should have it somewhere in here. Yeah, I don't have enough room for that. Figures. Do we have bounty? Nope, that's the bounty board. Not the bounty board. It's not what I wanted. I'm going to quick
Now
travel
then.
to Estelad Lan and cash in some tasks on the task board. Cracked lances. Disgusting filth, my personal favorite. A life is not complete without disgusting filth. Look at that. More filth. More filth there. Night touched furs. Night touched furs. Dash in those 3. And cracked lances. Disgusting filth. And night touched furs. That is the task limit reached. Now we'll sell some stuff.
May Faramir guide us to victory.
Yeah, that'd be nice if he did that. Sell those. Sell. Lots of selling. Lots of stuff to be sold. Serious duration. I think that's one I'm likely to use, really. So we will deconstruct it for 40 ancient script. And of course we got, as a result,
What
we get more
strange
stuff.
climbs these
Alright. Here. Hopefully somewhere in here I've got the thingy I was looking for. There it is. There it is. My fault. Dun 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 dun. Wow, I have got that full of tracery stuff, don't I? Yeah, a lot of it's all back level stuff too, which is not needed. But I can pass around to other characters with crap. Shared storage? Any shared storage? No. Oh dear me. I've got too much stuff. That's the problem. I just got too much crap. Let's sell some more of the filth. I hate to lose my filth like this, but you know, a man's got to do what a man has got to do. But there is one thing I can certainly do to get rid of one of it. Get the large crafting carryall out. We wait for it to appear in our inventory. Should happen any minute now. There we are. We open it and we dump in that, at least. It's not much, but hey, it's honest work. Okay, I needed to get rid of that. Alright, where's the 2 water things I need? Imlad Morgul. That's one of the Morgul Dween quests. I couldn't get to that one when I tried before. Imlad Morgul, Kirthungul, Imlad Morgul, Minas Morgul. Imlad Morgul, Wrath to Wrath. Really, that's all of them in here. Black Book of Mordor. That's back at the Björninghus. It's fun to say Björninghus. Nine Fortress of the Nazgul. At Imlad Lyth. Road to Gondor. Eowyn and Dunarrow, really? But I'm supposed to have more quests to do here, and I don't have quests. I'm supposed to do 15 quests. I have 8 to go, and I don't have any quests. That just don't seem right. Anybody else got quests? Hello, any of you guys? Quests. I don't see any rings. No rings on their fingers, bells on their toes, or rings over their heads. It's disappointing. We do. So we're here. We've done the Kirith Ungol stuff, or at least the vast majority of it. Back to the Wrath Duath, I suppose.
This is far
I'm at the
from
wrong
fair,
place.
Ithilien.
This is the right place. Hi.
Will you hear my plight?
That is Echad Uyal, where I just was. Which, sometimes. Alright, that's Tan Orwath, and that is the Minas Morgul point. Echad Uyal, Tan Orwath. No, I just went through Tan Orwath. Back to Echad Uyal,
Now
I
then.
think. Before I can start the major quest line into Minas Morgul, I need to finish 8 quests in the Wrath Duath. I'm not seeing any quests. I mean, I'm at a level where I can get them. Do I have to be 124? I don't know. But there's one of the water samples, and the last time I tried to get there, I rode around for an hour and I couldn't find anything. From a northern tributary and from a tributary. Problem is, I'm also not seeing where the second one is. There's supposed to be 2 sites. Maybe Ithilien? No. You can see in the lower right the little blinking ring at the south arrow of the compass rose, but that's the only one that's showing up. So where's the other one then? I mean, there was one over here that I just got. Let me go to Tan Orwath and see if they've got quests from there. Orcs in the Wrath Duath. Skithras. Those the only bounties? They do appear to be bounties. That'd be orcs. That'd be Skithras. Well, let's try for Skithras. Pardon me as I mumble to myself here. Just trying to figure out what to do to be productive and make progress towards being able to open the quest line in Minas Morgul. So we'll look for Skithras. Skrithrath. Skrithras. That's a toughie for me. Skrithras. He should be there. But that means he's up there somewhere. Follow the road, and while we're doing the road, we'll also head for there. Maybe they've got quests. Don't know. Alright, we're looking for Skrithras. I believe he's the one here, back in here somewhere. Dire horns. Yeah, okay, dire horns and Skrithras. Back that way. He's surrounded by other dire horns, if memory serves. So we'll get all our dire horns done at the same time. Here we are. Dire horns are us. One. Two, there's Skrithras. Skrithras. Ooh, a one-shot. Glorious. Alright, there's Skrithras, and he counted as one of the dire horns, so that's like a bargain. Get 2 for 1. And again, a very nice view of the lovely and scenic Minas Morgul. God, they did a good job of that. Hey there. Good evening, Willie. Would you prefer Willie or Billy? Or Bill? Go with either. Any of the above would be just fine. Should be up. Another camp up here, and hopefully they've got a few quests for me. Am I going the right way? I am. Yay me. And I have been over there before. Haven't gone through all of that last night, except for the little bit I did start a stream tonight. Well, there's the camp. I don't see any rings for me.
Now then,
No quests. That sucks. I still need one more dire horn. Crap, I didn't even notice. Alright. One of the 3 water places I had to get was down there. I got that without a problem, but there's 2 more, and only one of them shows up on the map, which makes it a little bit difficult to figure out where I'm supposed to go. And the one that's showing up on the map is the one I was unable to find the last time I tried. There were a couple more down here. I don't have to go all the way back there. There are a couple more dire horns over here I saw. So I only need one more. Yeah, there's one. Okay, good. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I saw at least one, because there it is. There we go. Dire horn's taken care of. And bounty completed on Skrithras. Looks like we're headed back to the other other side of the river, though. The Morgul Dween. That's probably a bad idea. We just keep riding straight and over the cliff and down a long ways. Could even be long enough to kill me. Well, hopefully there's more dynamically assigned quests over there. Critters with rings over their heads and kill them when it starts the quest. Because right now I'm at 8 out of 15 and I kind of need 7 quests. Don't suppose any of you guys had a ring pop up over your head since I was last here? No? No? Nobody? Nobody. Disappointing. I'm not sure if it's 124 or what the deal is. Destiny. Only one user. 23 hours and 38 minutes. Well, we'll head down here to the bridge. And we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah. Alright. Morgul captains and Morgul warg masters. Warg masters, I remember. Sigs, I assume the captains are as well. See, that's the other place that theoretically I'm supposed to be able to sample the water. But I believe I even tried like going all the way back here. That's Torkungal, so that's the cave, so that explains why. But I came over this way. I could not find a way to get to that location. Or even the death of me. Morgul warg. Quest actions available. Like this. Yay. Howling Beast. Defeat wargs. I'll remove this one for now. Destroy and disrupt runes. And burn spider corpses. The Rachmakan. Vile provisions. Okay. Sure. The first of the warg masters down. Got a lot of wargs to kill. There's one of the rune stones that we need to get rid of, I think. Spider corpse. And a corrupt rune. Here we are. So this is the sort of entry to this area, the warg area. And a corrupt rune. One-shotted. Burn, so to speak. corpse. Spider. I always do that. I can't help it. They give me a word or words that begins with spider and a one-syllable word. I start singing. Spider eggs, spider corpse, doesn't matter. It's all good for me. Yeah, I want the burning hides? Yeah, I guess I do. Corpse and another corrupt rune. I get a crit on those guys. It hits them so hard that the hit points get so low that they get slowed. More corrupt runes and everything. Hi, guys. See, a number more have popped in. Just working my way through the preliminary quests. Oops. To get access to the main quest line for Minas Morgul proper. By doing a 15 quests in the Morgul Vale. Kind of annoying. Doing a bunch of quests so you can get access to quests. A corpse. A little bit of free money, presumably. And who doesn't like free money? Quick look around to see if I haven't missed anything. More free money. And a respawn. I am not a fan of areas with respawns that fast. Nothing good happens from those fast respawns. Thing that happens is you get screwed when something respawns on top of you at an inopportune moment. And unfortunately, this was a problem way long ago when WoW launched. Is the respawns would aggro you and start attacking before they were even completely visible. Called it spawn aggro, and they fixed it a few months into the launch. Not every game ever got around to fixing it. And one of those that didn't is this. So if you get respawns on top of you, they basically instantly aggro. It is not a fun mechanic. And there are some places where it's so fast, sometimes you can't even get out of the place. In Mordor Besieged, there are a number of places like that. Where the respawns are just 10 or 15 seconds. Not as bad here. Pegged him. I have limitless, endless, boundless numbers of beer steins to throw at things. Oh my god, I actually got to the good place to sample water that I couldn't find previously. Unbelievable. This water appears to be somewhat clean. But only somewhat. What else do we need? A couple more the Warg Masters and Rukuk, who may be over here. Got another corpse. More free money. Can't say no to the free money. It's not my nature. It's like a rich node. I can't say no to a rich node either. Another lovely view of everyone's favorite vacation spot, Minas Morgul. If these trees wouldn't get in my way. It's lovely. It's just beautiful this time of year. And that is all of those taken care of. Oops. Pardon me. Alright, Rukuk. Cuckoo-Kachu. You are the walrus and all that. Let's go. Nice crit to start him up. Oh, and he calls in his friends. Hides. Need a couple more of those. We've got another rare Mordor chest. We found a rare chest. Oh, I have. I need one more mound of hides. I missed one somewhere, evidently. It's weird. It's pointing as if there's one further on, but that doesn't make any damn sense. There's more down there. That doesn't look promising. No. I must have missed one. But it is showing in the opposite direction. Thank you for the not so helpful quest hint. Well, we got another Warg Master. I need one of those, so. And more money. Not seeing any there. It is still showing. No, should be one over there. Gee, great, another respawn right on top of me. Over here? That doesn't look promising. As I've said any number of times in the past, really prefer that if I have to get 8 of a thing, that there's 20 of a thing. Another corpse, so more free money. Eat mug. It's showing there being another hide here to the south. I don't know. Oh, nothing. Wow, that's not looking promising at all. The right thing. File. Provisions. Yeah, it says that there's another one down there. I am somewhat dubious. We've killed enough of the Warg Masters, but we still do appear to be in Warg Mastery type area, so hopefully there's one more down here. Otherwise I will weep bitter tears. be down there? I'm dubious. Color me dubious. Color is dubious. Interesting question. I think I'm screwed, actually, here. Truth be told. Yeah, this is where I came in, and I didn't see it anywhere over here. Thanks, guys. That's really excellent quest work you guys are doing there. Honestly impressive. You could screw that up so badly. This is I need quests completed to open up the Minas Morgul quest line. Which means I can't afford to leave one at 7 of 8. Because they're hardly overflowing in this area. I have multiple times expressed my dislike for this sort of cluttered landscape as being incredibly uncomfortable to play in. Good evening. And I have to admit, I am not in particularly good headspace for dealing with what I consider to be SSG and some of their interesting choices. I'm not in a particularly charitable frame of mind right now. I had a very bad, unpleasant, unfun early session today. On my free-to-play account, where I'm doing my free-to-play through, I hit an area where if I was a new player and I got to this location and I was a free-to-play player, I would have rage quit the game. Well, Cook is back. I'm not particularly interested in fighting him or killing him. There's a quest line in the south, or in, starts in Rivendell. And it is to help Aragorn get the sword reforged. To get Anduril made. Got to be around here somewhere. And it was a quest I remembered doing long ago, originally, when the game came out, and then never doing that quest ever again. On all of my other characters, and now I remember why. It's not as bad if you're on a paid account, because you have access to fast travel. Gwendeth, I think her name is, who has the gem that they need to reforge Narsil into Anduril, and the amount of back and forth, where literally it's one NPC giving you a 5-minute mission to go to a place, pick up a thing, and 5 minutes back, swimming back and forth and back and forth. It was this mindless travel, back and forth and back and forth. And that was the reason I never went back and did those quests in the original game. It's because I don't have access to fast travel, and if I hadn't been a hunter and had access to the guide to teleport back to Tinadir, I would have rage quit and never played the free-to-play account again. Spending 5 minutes swimming across a lake to talk to an NPC who sends you to swim 5 minutes back, and doing that multiple times back and forth, is just the worst sort of gaming experience you can ever have. Is that it there? That's it there. There are a bunch of them there. Okay, there was a place that I hadn't gotten to here in this area, and I don't know if I can get back up, or if I'm going to have to go falling down and break a leg, so to speak. Okay, so there's just a fork in the road that I didn't catch here. Good evening. So that was what was so rage-inducing for me earlier today, was the opposite of fun, is what that quest was. It was boring and tedious and needless, designed to be abusive to players. Because if you've played in Evendim these days, you may not understand why we called it Everswim. There didn't used to be boats to cross Lake Evendim. Those didn't used to exist. You had to swim every time. And so that's the experience I've been having again because I'm playing on a free-to-play account. You don't have access to fast travel if you've never subbed. And so that character has no access to fast travel, which means he can't use the lake boats, which means he's got to swim back and forth. When literally the character is telling you, go talk to that person, and you go and talk to the person, and then you have to swim back. It's so bad. So yeah, that was what set me off earlier today. That's why I had such a miserable time in my early session. Tonight everything's been fine, for the most part. This has been annoying. This part here, getting the last of the hide piles or whatever they are, mounds of something, mounds of hides. There should be more of them here. There we go. Let's finish up this, but because I need every quest. Because to start the proper, actual Minas Morgul quests, you have to finish 15 quests in the Rath Duath. And I'm kind of scraping around trying to find any of the ones I'm missing. So that's a little bit of a frustration. But it's fine. I have dealt with it. All is well-ish. Now we've got quests to defeat mortal captains. And hopefully, again, there are more dynamic quests in there waiting for me, because I need 4 more quests or 5 more quests to actually start getting quests in Minas Morgul. And if you don't get those first, you had to do what happened the last time I went to Minas Morgul, which is getting all the way to the top, doing some stuff, and realizing there are all these other quests that I've never had any access to, and then finally finishing out enough quests in the Rath Duath that it gave me access to the main storyline. That felt really silly. Also, I'm generally just not a fan of quests that require you to do quests. Like this one, I have to do 15 quests in the Rath Duath. There should be 50 quests in the Rath Duath. I shouldn't be straining to find it. I'm in a whiny mood. In short, let's go with that. I'm in a whiny mood. And these are the kind of things I'm talking about, the pop-up quests. So that's 4 quests that I'll be doing in here, but I think I need 4 more? It is definitely a possibility. I agree completely that that is very, very likely. But then it's not that unusual when, especially if I'm playing an older game where, in essence, I get tired of the old the old school gaminess. You know, the stuff that we all like about the old school games, but it kind of gets to be a drag after a while. The amount of time spent doing things like traveling and stuff. So yeah, you're probably right. And I will give that further consideration. Or at least not doing 2 LotRO streams a day. That having the frustrations from both makes them more multiplicative than additive. So I think you're probably on to the right idea. Thing is, I've been having really nice numbers of viewers for me and involvement with chat lately, and kind of not wanted to jinx it by changing things up, if that makes sense. You know, the fun for me in streaming lies mostly in the interaction with you guys. And I have been considering playing something else on stream, but the thing was, things have been going really well. You're kind of antsy. You don't want to rock the boat when you feel like things are going well, you know? But I do this to have fun, and if I'm having fun in the chat, but not having fun in the game, I'm not sure that that's a great trade-off. I will consider my options. Yep. No, I know you're right. How dare you bring logic into this? There's no place for that sort of thing around here. Sir, this is the internet. We don't do that around here. Sure you have the right internet for that, sir. retaliatory intensity. Wow. I didn't even know I had that. Hey guys, evidently I have retaliatory intensity. There were more orc weapons I saw over there that I didn't click on and destroy. Stupid orcsies. Gloop. Go. Have anything to kill the Morgul captains? Oh, yeah, I need to kill them. Well then, if I need to kill them, here, have a beer stein right in your melon. I didn't want to do it. He made me do it. I think I've already been through there. We head into here. No, I've already done that. I'm getting myself confused. Turned around. That away? He fell on his keys. That's why he's moaning and groaning like that. Sorry, Wargie. I killed your master. Well, this will be the last of the Morgul captains I need. We'll start with the Defiler. And we'll just fists of fury on him. Two more quests, and I have 2 quests. Hopefully that will be enough to get the whole bloody thing taken care of. Oops. Get away from the rapidly respawning Morgul captain. I need 1 more supply. Sorry, 1 more weapons, 3 more supplies. 2 more Uruk-hai and Lugshat. Lugshat himself? That seems unfortunate. Where are you running? Sir? Sir? That seemed like the least optimal path imaginable under any circumstance. Alright, there's all the Uruk-hai. Nope, I need 1 more. Oh, he respawned. See? I mentioned about the respawn. Yeah, I know Shatrath. Ah, I don't think I actually ever used the shat myself Trath joke. Which seems unlike me, as I will lower myself to just about any joke imaginable. That Morgul captain is respawning at ludicrous speed. I need 1 more Uruk, and I need Laugshat. Well, in this direction? Maybe down there? No, that's a wandering gloom. What to my wandering gloom should appear? And that's the captain who respawns at the aforementioned light speed. So theoretically, he should be over there then. That direction. Over there. Another Morgul Orcmaster. Oh, Laugshat. Laugshat, Laugshat, Laugshat. Okay, why is it pointing in that direction? See, these directions are not as helpful as you might want to think. Yeah. Nope, that does not appear to be where I want to go. I think I want to go there. That Laugshat? No. Regardless, I think I want to go over there. I need to kill one more Uruk, and I need to kill Laugshat. And I need 2 more Vile Supplies. Hey, Vile Supplies. There's one. Nice devastated on him. And a guard respawn. 1 more Vile Supplies. And note how fast that guard captain's back already. That kind of speed of respawn really drives me crazy. I hate it. Morgul Captain, I mean, I could wait for the chest respawns all day and just keep farming those. It's saying that there's... Oh, Vile Supplies. There is something here. Vile Supplies I missed. That'll be the last of the Vile Supplies. Means Lugshot and 1 more Urukai. Lugshat. Lugshat. That's where it's at. Tin roof, rusted. Musical reference. That should be in that direction. Supposedly. We should be up above. Need 1 more. Nope, just Logshot now. This does not look like a promising approach. The other way. More promising, although not very. Okay, it's over here. Come on down, you're next, so the price is right. It's here. I missed it earlier. Kill off all the guards first, obviously. Loud chat. Another rare Mordor chest, because, hey, who doesn't want a chest with fat loot, theoretically? Talk to Damrod. Damrod is in Echad Uyal, I believe. And we do have an available teleport to Echad Uyal. Hello, I pressed the button. We've got lag. Significant for the first time tonight. Figures I get that done and all of a sudden. From here. Cool down 4 minutes. No return to the Shire. Estalad Lan. We'll go to Estalad Lan and we'll we'll ride. Ride and catch up with the sun. But it's sinking. And sell some crap.
May Faramir guide us to victory.
I have got so many piles of disgusting filth. It's disgusting, really. How much filth can any one man have? Answer: a lot of filth. A guy can have a lot of filth. Alright, Echad Uyao.
Let us not tarry.
Let us not tarry. Okay, I won't tarry. Oh, forgot to pick up those. Then sell those, so I'll sell those now. Get them out of my inventory.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
Alright. Hi, Damrod.
Let us hope
You've done
bring
much to
glad
assist us in the
tidings,
Rath-Duath,
friend.
and I thank you for your efforts. Still, the Morgul Vale is filled with unspeakable dangers. Both the hills and the city must be faced and conquered if we are to banish this evil and cleanse the veil of the corruption that has seized it for so long.
Will you hear my plight?
Scout Banam Lugan. And
Be wary, my friends.
patrol the outer wall
Evil
of Minas Morgul.
spoils these grounds.
Okay. Is that it? Is that all you got for me? Easy peasy. Possibly also lemon
Let us hope
squeezy,
you
but
bring glad tidings, friend.
yeah, I got no other rep. Not I thought it was the second tier rep, I guess. All right, then. What do we got? I need to ride there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then those hot spots, I guess. The other side of the river. Well, we will do the outer wall first because it's the outer wall. There it is. Lovely, scenic, tranquil city of Minas Morgul. And parts of it are tranquil because it's inhabited by the undead, and they're pretty quiet. It's so beautiful. It is nice and eerie, though. So. That's a little creepy. A whole lot of veil crawler, burrowing veil crawlers. Just a little bit creepy. There appears to be no visible means of entering this tower. Should be up here. Oh, dark water. The walls appear too steep for me to scale. Well, I am a hobbit. We don't have much in the way of reach. Found this camp. A small archway juts from the base of this tower. Make sure I've got that.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
No. Alright, I don't want to be your beast of burden. This narrow path leaves you too open for an ambush. But I do have to follow it up. Anyway. To the gates. When I ran through Minas Morgul, the only other time I've really gone through it. Doing it outside of the main story quest the first time, and then following the main story quest in, because I hadn't done all those Wrath quests. Because that wasn't clear that that was what you were doing. I had to enter every time through this gate. Where there are a couple of really chunky boys waiting to say hi. Those chunky boys. And talk to Damrod. I was going to say I will either head to or I will hit, and it came out I will hit. I will hit the Minas Morgul camp, right to Ekad Uyal from there, cash in the quest, and then end the report to Esteban Land. I'm not sure that really needs doing. You know, hey.
Now then.
Ekad Uyal. I hadn't considered Star Wars Galaxies. What I was leaning towards if I was going to play something else was Mass Effect Collector, or Mass Effect Remastered. Remaster-fected. Is that a word?
Will you hear my plight?
I returned from patrolling the outer wall of Minas Morgul. What have you found? I tell him. I believe this may be our best option for entering the city. That tower is called Barad Angarth. Our scouts have spied orcs patrolling the very top of the tower, and when the night blankets the veil, they have seen the flicker of firelight in the windows. We should expect some resistance inside, but I think they'll be unprepared for our attack. Quickly let us gather what is needed and prepare to take hold of Barad Angarth. I found Shepard to be an uninteresting hero. I tended to play him as an asshole version. That was the Renegade. I think it was.
Now then.
No, I don't want to go with the Forge Master, actually. Where's the... There he is. Back
Be
to
wary, my
Minas
friends.
Morgul.
Evil spoils these grounds.
I mean, it's... I don't play many games to completion. I play a lot of games, but there are a lot of games I don't play. Almost all I don't play to completion. But I played to completion on Mass Effect, the first one, twice. And it's like that and KOTOR are about the only two games I can think of off the top of my head that I did that for. Okay, secure the tower. I will secure the tower. I will do this by beating the living shit out of every orc or whatever is in here. Mostly orcs. One shot. Thump. I just found the character boring, so... I see other people commenting how they, they wanted to try playing the asshole version, but the Renegade, but every time they just would stick to found themselves not able to be the bad guy. And I'm going, that was easy. Being the jerk is easy. Yeah, I just found him really bland, really uninteresting. No. Anybody's with a contrary opinion is certainly entitled to it, but for me, I just didn't find it very interesting. But then that's generally true in my experience for a lot of BioWare stuff. The story's always more interesting if you're playing the bad guy. That's certainly true for like SWTOR. I mean, that wasn't even close. Bad guys were way better in that game. Way more fun. It's a Gothmog Sergeant. Hello. Goodbye. I have secured the first floor of Barad Angarth. I'm good at what I do. Up we go. And where it stops on the second floor. In this case, that one's pretty easy. And a level! Ding, 124. My might is unrivaled. Did I miss? No, that's closed off. Okay. I mean, Shepard does get character when you play him as a dickhole. The character is, he's a dickhole. But it is different at least. Thank you. Also, thank you. And, thank you. Gothmog Sergeant. Hey, you. Catch. Sleep. Die. No, you first. I have secured the second floor of Barad Angarth. Let us find out. What awaits on the third floor? Spoiler, more orcs. Lag? Hello? Lag. Significant lag. Rather a lot of lag. Wow, lag. That was a lot of lag right there. Can't say I liked it. I need a valid target. You mean the Gothmog warrior standing in front of me is not a valid target for me to fling a beer stein at? Oh, nice. That was a devastating hit, so he's going to lay down. Once lag catches up, there we go. Regular crit. Regular crits leaving them on, like, 10,000 health or something like that. Tweak. Who doesn't love just chain murdering orcs? The Barad Angarth Overseer. Well, I'm glad to see him. And it was nice meeting him. The tower is secure. I'm a dangerous man. Hobbit. whatever. We've got a couple of these. From treasure chests, rare Mordor treasures. And we have captured the first tower in Minas Morgul.
Good.
We've secured we have secured the tower. We have. Me and me. Okay, I had another quest to turn in. Unless they both had the same, the same result in either case. They bopped us up to here, and now we need to talk to Damrod, but we'll get the guide.
Listen well to my orders.
I will listen well to your orders. No, I won't. Thank you, Burkett, for leading the charge. You have successfully secured the Tower of Barad Angarth. This will be our first base of operations in Minas Morgul, but likely not the last. From here, we will work towards retaking the Dead City.
Faith alone will
Complete
not
quests
stop the
in
enemy.
the Circle of Wrath. Oh, it's another one of those. Complete a certain number of quests. I don't like complete and many quests to get more quests. I, Damrod, help Damrod would clear the path.
They may have discovered more information about the forces to the east.
Need to finish 10 quests.
Let us not
Defeat
tarry.
orcs to the east of Barad Angarth. Alright. That's 5 quests. That's a lot of quests. I don't think I need to keep track of killing 10 orcs because I'm going to kill a lot of orcs. And I don't need to keep track of the quest that keeps track of me killing 10 orcs. Circle of Wrath. Defeat orcs from either army in the Circle of Wrath. Gothmog's captain. I want to lock that one. Scourging the scouts. Defeat goblin scouts. Squashing the sergeants. 3 sergeants. Defeat one of Ugrakor's captains. I'll lock that one. The generic kill a bunch of dinks I don't need to track, as I'll kill them as I go.
Be wary, my friends. Evil spoils these grounds.
I will deconstruct that into enchanty bits. "100 motes of enchantment." That didn't do what I wanted it to do. I think the door is over here. Maybe. Possibly. Not. Yes, it is. And here we are. We are now in Minas Morgul. A chest, which will have money and other stuff too, but it's about the money. We will head the other way first. Wanted to get the chests because, hey, free money. Brad Angarth is there. That's who I am. I swing once, down they go. Brad Orhant, the Tower of the Treegarth. That is, I believe, the next tower we will eventually get to after we take care of 10 quests in the circle for reasons that are not clear to me entirely, other than, yeah, we're going to stretch this out. It's another chest with free money. Doesn't really seem to me like the sort of thing that orcs would leave sitting around, but okay. Nice little one-shot right in his melon. Yeah, that's another one of those guys where the guy sounds like he fell on his keys. Just funny. How many of these sergeants did I need to kill? Well, this should be the last one I need to kill then. No, he's not one of the orcish sergeants, even though he's an orc who's a sergeant. I don't get that. Orcs in the Circle of Wrath. Yeah, I definitely gotta say that this class continues to just absolutely murder stuff. I have a glowing page.
Oft it is the way of men to destroy that which no longer pleases them, rather than taking a care to mend it.
That was 3 with one shot. Ow. Flying through, murdering everything. See? I am a murdering machine. There is another copy scout. Ugricor archer. Almost faster than I can get any of my spenders to come back. I'm just a murdering machine. What else do I need over here? Oh, there's a boss or something I need. Somewhere's over here. Ugricor Captain, I think? Yep. Circle of Wrath, Scourging, something. One more scout. I don't see any more scouts over there. scouts. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth tracking over there. And there's the ramp up. So we'll turn around and head back and hopefully pick up one more scout. Looks like they're available all over the place, though. So that won't be a problem, but we had to fight our way in. It's a scout, for instance. Scouts. Remove. 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 Those anymore. We're in Minas Morgul. Alright, where's the actual Minas Morgul quests? Circle of Wrath. Which ones do we not have? Another Orc Sergeant. And clear a path. Defeat orcs to the east of Barad Angarth. We haven't done that yet. And okay, we're working on those, so it should be good. This is one of the things. Back to the respawns again. And I think I mentioned I'm not a fan of fast respawn rates. Fighting my way into something and fighting my way back out. What I really grew to hate that was in Star Wars The Old Republic. Used to really have that. Mind. Where you'd have to go into a cave, fight your way all the way in, deal with the boss. And you'd have to fight your way all the way back out because 90% of the mobs had respawned. It's not. I guess that's what's getting me right today, is the stuff, doing stuff that isn't fun. A lot of people play games for different reasons. Obviously. That's not surprising. Some people play for the huge challenge, like people who play Dark Souls games, play Elden Ring, do high-end raiding, and I used to do high-end raiding in vanilla WoW. You know, the bashing your head, the dying and dying and dying, and failing and failing, and finally success. You get that huge burst of endorphins. I don't get those endorphins. What I get is the pain stopped. Oh, thank God. So I just don't like those kinds of games. The frustration. I find a huge negative. I just don't get that cool burst of endorphins. I don't get it. Not that I don't understand it. I understand it completely. But it means I've had basically no interest in playing Elden Ring. Looked cool. Nice mechanics. Interesting lore. But I know myself. And I know that I would just find it frustrating, not rewarding. One-shots. One-shots are rewarding. A crit, but no one-shot. Still pretty rewarding. quest dude back there. Dorgum.
What strange climbs.
Thank you for your help. Now that you've thinned out the numbers of some of the forces surrounding us, we should find it easier to seek out information concerning our entrenched foe. Okay.
Dolanthal has gone ahead to gather more information for us. Find him and see if he's in need of aid.
Another one of my friends has picked that up. Vorp, I believe, has picked that up and was playing it. They are really deep. They have enormous amounts of content. I know that. I've watched a streamer playing one of them. Personally, I didn't find it vastly interesting. But that's me.
Good, you're here.
And even though historically I love RPGs, for whatever reason, most modern RPGs I just can't get into. And I should be able to. They should be like right in my freaking wheelhouse. For whatever reason, they just don't seem to grab me. And I have several of them. I start them and I'll play a few hours, stop playing for the day, and the next day I just don't really feel interested in playing it again. And I have no idea why, and it's not making me happy. I don't like spending money on games that I know I should like, but they're just not grabbing me. Because I'm old and crabby and picky, and you kids get off of my lawn. Anything back here? They really should have put something back here. Just saying. Now, it's true, though, that I do find it disappointing that that they don't grab me. Because, I mean, God, should they? Should they ever? Three of them. Jeez. No, I'm not. I'm not a rebel. I want to like them. I know I should like them. They just don't work for me, and I feel dumb. I don't feel rebellious and empowered. Why don't they work for me anymore? I used to love those kinds of games. The original Wizardry, man, I'm old. Wow, am I old. The original Wizardry, yep, that would be old. Congratulations, sir. You are definitely freaking old. I played the original Ultima game. I played the Ultima game that came before Ultima. It was called Akalabeth, which Garriott stole from The Lord of the Rings and then misspelled. Yes, I'm complaining. Completed. Orc-kind Slayer of Imlad Morgoth. New deed, Slayer of Imlad Morgoth and Mordor besieged. Reputation gained. I'm now an ally with the White Company. That's nice. Ally is nice. Murdered by pirates is good. Ten LotRO points is good. Alright, we can remove that one from the list now, too. And we've got another quest ring over here, but he's got to go first. Sorry about that. Did that hurt? That looked like it hurt. Your assistance is most welcome. With these barricades destroyed, it will be easier for our forces to slip without notice past unfriendly eyes.
I have several important tasks that need to be accomplished.
Help Dolenthal with orders from above. I can remove that. A hasty escape. I can remove that. Orders from above. Okay, good. All right. Thanks for hanging. Have a great freaking weekend. That was not a request. That was, sir, was an order. Whoa. Orcish supplies. They must be destroyed. The supplies and the orcs alike must all be destroyed. Orcish supplies. It's always so nice, those one-shots. Don't get them as much as I used to. Okay, that's all the orc sergeants I needed. So we can remove that from tracking. More free money. One of my primary rules in life is to not say no to free money. He's over there. Assuming I don't have... Yeah, I don't have line of sight on him. So we'll just, you know, run up and thump him. And run up and thump him. In fact, I'm just going to thump everybody. Just beating the crap out of all of them. Foolish orcs is really, what do they think they're trying to do here? They think they can defeat me? Surprise. Well, not in the pathetic numbers they're sending after me. Onesies, twosies, come on. Seriously? Don't you know who I am? What do we got left? That is orders from above. That's the place I've got to find and listen to some dudes talking about the orders they're receiving. Is that them? I think that's them, yeah. This spot is near enough to... I can hear their conversation here. Imagine. finally got close enough to hear what they had to say to one another. I was like 3 feet from them, so. We got what? Something there. Ranks of Gothmog. A bunch of stuff to turn in. Yeah, Gothmog Captain. Well, that will be easy enough. We'll just throw a mug at him, whack him again, and that will be that. Open a chest. And now we're going to show you the high tech. Not really high tech. I'm going to ride like crazy. I'm going to get a lot of aggro. At some point, they'll dismount me. I'll find myself a convenient place, and I'll do a hobbit flop. I'll feign death. I'm about to lose the horse. Lost the horse. About to lose my life. We'll plop. Just that easy. If you're a hobbit. It shortened the length of time I had to... Oh, I got him. You're gonna... Come get some, you puke. God. Ranged mob puke. Hey, I almost made it back to the guy I was trying to make all the way back to. Nifty. Okay. Hasty escape. Orders from above.
We should withdraw.
Talk to Damrod.
Let us speak to Damrod and apprise him of the situation.
Talk to Thormorine. Is that the other one? And I think all the quests are back in there. Take the free trip. And we're back in Barad Angarth. And hopefully we've got enough quests to finish the do 10 quests requirement. Here first, Thornarn.
This is far from fair Ithilien.
It is far from fair Ithilien.
Now then, let us not tarry. Let us not tarry.
I'm not tarrying.
Let us not tarry.
I tell you, I'm not tarrying, alright? Stop accusing me of tarrying. Rangers.
Will you hear my plight?
Tell Damrod that Gothmog's forces reinforced the city against invading Orc army. They possess an apparent reluctance to engage them outright. You also mentioned Dolan Thol's idea of using the invading army against Gothmog's orcs. Yes, he's already shared this plan with me. I'm intrigued, but we must be careful and risk both orc armies falling on our encampments instead of each other. We will need to learn more about the invading orcs before we proceed.
My scouts tell me the orcs
help Damrod and Brad
cavern
Angarth
the
with
western
twice the
reaches
threat.
of
Help
the Circle of Wrath. If we strike quickly, we might destabilize their forces.
Quest the Circle of
Let
Wrath.
us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
Enemy.
Be wary, my friends. Evil spoils
Twice the
these
threat.
grounds. Will you help bear my burden, friend?
No, I'm not going to bear your burdens.
Now then,
Let us deconstruct what is disenchantable. Sell the rest. Daggers? I can't use daggers. I hit things. with my fists. There, and I think this is a good place for me to take a break. Call it. Yeah. Defeat Orc's entries in Zarskator. Show map. Mordor. Minas Morgul. Minister. Minas Morgul. There. So, okay, that's different in that side of the Circle of Wrath, and that is, I think, up the second level. How is it that I forget to do that every time?
Will you hear my plight?
No, I will not hear your plight. Go away. So what do we have? Complete instance into the Circle of Sorrow. That's the next of the towers. Investigation and instigation. Enemy of my enemy. And scouting. Alright, well, we can leave these. I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Except for some minor frustrations. Much better than my earlier session. I will not be having an early session tomorrow. I'm not sure what the status of that is going forward. I will have a late session tomorrow, I think. Wait, tomorrow's Sunday, isn't it? No, I think actually I will take a break. I think I will come back on Monday refreshed. Whether I'm playing this or Mass Effect Remastered Effect. I'm not sure. Probably this, though. But I will be back on Monday, the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I might also have an early session on Monday if I'm around for the early session. Whenever that is, usually starts somewhere between 11 a.m. and Pacific. And that's on the free-to-play through account. My free-to-play account. I'm trying to find out about the joys and today utter and complete frustrations of a free-to-play account. But I will be back Monday. Have a great Saturday night and a very, very nice Sunday. Restful or fun or whatever you've got planned. I'll be back on Monday. Have a great night. Take care and ciao for now. Night, guys.